Okay, we move on to the next question, which is from Councillor John Tolley to Councillor Cllr Green.
Thanks. I'm coming into this as a Grove Ward councillor. That's a councillor local to that ward, not just a local ward councillor of a different ward. How many people in total have been fined for driving through the controversial temporary restriction in Surbiton Crescent? What is the total sum received in fines by the council?
Councillor Green.
Thank you. I am informed that the number of penalties issued at the moving traffic restrictions on Surbiton Crescent is 38,456, and the total sum collected is 2,080,112 as of the 10th of February 2017.
Do you have a supplementary question, Councillor Tolley?
Yes, thanks, Mr. Mayor. There's some big numbers, so to try and put it into context, how do those numbers compare to elsewhere in the borough? What has gone so wrong to make this figure so high, and what can be done to fix this?
Councillor Green.
Thank you. Many people will know that I actually have been doing some research on Surbiton Crescent, and I sent out an email to the many residents who've contacted me about it. So I did look at the what's been happening in previous years in other moving traffic violations that we had. So at 21 weeks, on the 10th of April, the 38,000 and over 2 million, that's just in 21 weeks at that one location. And I had a look at the website, and the numbers have fallen since it was originally there. I've added up the numbers because they're in two separate columns. They were at 8,000 in the first week of fines, 8,286. And they have fallen, but they're still at around 1,000 a week at the end of March, April, which is the latest that the website has information available. So that's still around £1,000. Around £65,000 per week that one moving traffic violation is bringing in. That works out at 3.3 million a year if it carries on for the whole year at around that 1,000 a week mark. So to put it into context, I looked up the 2015-16, which is the last financial year we have the accounts, the outturn accounts for, and over that whole year, across the whole borough in the moving traffic violations, it raised 1.7 million in fines. So the whole borough raised less across the whole year than that one junction over 21 weeks. And it would be double if it continues over the rest of the year. You also asked what's caused this. Well, my view is that the signs are unclear. I don't actually think 38,456 motorists are deliberately contravening it, even if they don't know they're going to be fined or what have you. I think that the signs are unclear. I think that the fact that the no entry signs as you approach from the Kingston end are unlit, and we are told that the no right turn signs are unlit, they're in a 30 mile an hour, they should be lit, but that's not what's being enforced, by the way, the no right turn or the no left turn. It's the no entry sign, which is also unlit, but it's directly just by about 3 millimetres probably into a 20 mile an hour. So by law it doesn't have to be lit. But it would clearly be more obvious if it was lit. Coming the other way, the sign that you are most drawn to, the eye level, is the give way to oncoming traffic. And actually give priority to oncoming vehicles because people think it's a traffic calming measure. They don't realise that actually it's a no motorised vehicles except for access, and some people think access means they can access the road at the end of it. Yes, it is. He said, what was my view? Oh, what caused it?
I'm sorry, there were questions and the council is answering them. You may not like the way she's answering them, but nevertheless she is answering them. They were very interconnected in my view.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. So I think that the signs coming the other way are also unclear, and I don't think that nearly 40,000 people are doing it deliberately. I am not against bus lane contravention fines or moving traffic violations. If you stop in a box junction and you therefore hold up traffic, I think you need to be fined because you need to not do that. If you drive in a bus lane, or worse, park in a bus lane, you definitely should receive a fine for doing that. Because you should know that you know that you shouldn't be doing that as a motorist. But at this junction, I don't feel that people realise that that's the problem. I think, and you said what should be done about it, I think, and I'll be very brief, you'll be pleased to hear. Well, thank you, Councillor Roberts, for confirming that you won't do anything. But I think that actually the money should be returned because I think that it has been unfairly collected and that these fines are unfair. And I also think that what is really bad is that we know now that this money is being used to plug the budget. And before anyone jumps up and says it's related to traffic and it can't be spent on anything else, we spend from our general fund on traffic-related expenditure. And what they're doing is they're moving some of the general fund traffic-related expenditure, taking that money and using the Surbiton Crescent fines along with other fines that come in through parking and other things. And I just think that that's wrong to plug the £4 million gap in the budget. Thank you.